Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. This defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
23.
They'll run with Etienne. Now he's free at the 35. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 19-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touching out a finger on him until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Etienne up the middle. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, Jets.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And a completion to Wilson. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Darnell Savage there to make the tackle.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. Right. Flat. 95.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath ETN. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. And Thomas has it. And he is going to have the Jags first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. The Jets 30-yard line.
Straight ahead, ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he is caught. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jaguars at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week.
De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Jets 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
10 cycles. Come on, set. Right, next, ready.
Love, they go play action now. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Ready, break.
3rd and 12.
Here we go, 50, green. Set.
Love now. He'll try and do this himself. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, go.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, easy, route. Focus, hot.
And they run the toss to Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Gun. This is 24.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill. Hey.
Now Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
22-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Take right over. Rip, 20.
A handoff for ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Black, 95, set.
Here's Love. This one taken in by Olave. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
41-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And the Jets first down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Yellow. Cut.
Glove. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Smash. Red. Pause red. Ready.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready. 45. White. 43 rail. Blaster. 6. 5.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half.
21. Jets 10. Logan Burke to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the government,
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
18. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
ETN with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Out to Cole on the right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now a 3rd and 6. Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Okay, right.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
To throw now, here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 55.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
He completes it to Olave. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up...
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are back within a score.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a good effort on a return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 82 yards rushing for them now to this point.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Hey, Jendricks, here we go.
On second down, Etienne once more.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's good.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. Finding Etienne here, catching it on the out route. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger, tight.
And Lawrence now going to move him around. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne. Try! And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 41 yards. And the Jaguars will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jaguars 35, Jets 25. Logan Cook to kick off.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle, they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3.
Yes, ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And it is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line.
Striker, please, 52 blasters. Gone red.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold him for just a short gain.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Andre Cisco there on the stop.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Lawrence will throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this offense on third down today, how about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jets will take over.
Ready up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Olave over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Shot. 17. Block it. 6.
Love from the gun. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Josh Hines-Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Here comes 2nd down.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Love now.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Ready. Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5.
Hustle.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. 10 cycles.
Looking to throw. Love. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Olave from 4 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Jets 32. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko, son.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is tight end. That's complete. That's Cole. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Kip. Here we go.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Hey, Ginger, touch!
ETN trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Hey, go!
Turton will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4-5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 45. Old blue. Ready?
Now Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
49, Jets 32. Logan Cook to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Right.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Jacksonville, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Jets,
They drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.